military wife, a mother of 3, busted, teaching a lot more than reading, writing, and arithmetic. She repeatedly invites 4 boy students into bed with her all at the same time. A cell phone video taken during this underage sex orgy goes viral at her high school where she teaches. But tonight, the mother of 3 claims she's the victim. I'm going to go out to a special guest joining us, Elizabeth Beach. This is the prosecutor in Tarrant County, Texas, who prosecuted this case. Elizabeth, when I first heard about the case, it's bad enough. But when I started reading all of these text messages, they are triple X rated. I can't even read them on air. And this is what the teacher is sending the students. Now, when I interviewed and spoke to the husband, he kept standing by her and saying that it was his fault and quoting the Bible at me. And it seemed like they never really accepted what happened, what really happened. This is a rape. And there were not 1, but 4 students involved. What was she like when you met her in court?
She was sitting at the counsel table, and she, when asked to enter a plea, she didn't speak, she didn't enter a plea, and she sat fairly emotionless throughout the entire trial. And of course, as you know, I as the prosecutor don't have any direct contact with her. I don't speak to her or anything, but just that was the observation of her sitting at the counsel table in the courtroom. Very calm, very emotionless, very stoic.
Elizabeth Beach, I see that today in the local county jail she's having beef tacos, rice, pinto beans, tortillas, cookies. She's getting dinner, lunch, and breakfast served to her on a tray. You know what? I'll be lucky if I get a chicken nugget. Why is she still sitting in the county jail? Why hasn't she been put into the system?
It just takes some time for people to be processed out of the county jail and into the state penitentiary system. She's not getting any special treatment by any means. It's just the standard protocol.
That's good to know, Elizabeth Beach. Owen LaFave, you blasted onto the scene when your wife, Deb LaFave, was convicted of molesting students, young students, at her school. Have you noticed that it's a whole different scenario when the perpetrator is a woman?
Absolutely, Nancy. I mean, I think we've got this stigma in society that these boys aren't victims, that it's almost a rite of passage. And of course, you know, I wrote a book and worked on a documentary and talked to a number of these boys that are victims. And, you know, none of them feel like they're victims at the time, but later in life they come to this realization that they do have some serious psychological damage that's done as a result of these encounters.